A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal development, a federal judge has temporarily blocked President Donald Trump's executive order aimed at stripping collective bargaining rights from a vast majority of federal workers. This ruling comes as a response to a lawsuit filed by the National Treasury Employees Union, NTU, which represents approximately 160,000 federal employees across various government agencies. The order, which was issued on March 27th, sought to exempt over a dozen federal agencies, including the Departments of Justice, State, Defense, Treasury, Veterans Affairs, and Health and Human Services, from collective bargaining requirements. It primarily targeted around 75% of the nearly 1 million federal workers represented by unions, expanding existing exemptions for national security agencies like the FBI and CIA. U.S. District Judge Paul Friedman, who was appointed by former President Bill Clinton, described Trump's executive order as unlawful during a hearing earlier this week. He criticized the administration's approach, suggesting that it favored those who aligned with Trump while punishing those who had filed grievances or complaints against him. The NTU argued that the executive order would violate the labor rights of federal employees and was unconstitutional. They claimed that if the order were allowed to proceed, the union would lose 2/3 of its membership and half of its dues, severely impacting its operations. Following the judge's ruling, the temporary injunction will remain in effect while the lawsuit progresses, with Judge Friedman expected to provide a detailed opinion in the coming days. The IRS headquarters, which was also affected by the order, has been at the center of a separate legal battle between the Treasury Department and the NTU over collective bargaining agreements. The administration's push to reduce the size of the federal government and alter working conditions has faced increasing scrutiny, particularly from labor unions and employee advocates. As this legal battle unfolds, it highlights the ongoing tensions between the Trump administration and federal employee unions, raising questions about the future of labor rights within the federal workforce. The White House has been contacted for comment regarding this latest ruling. The NTU's lawsuit and the judge's decision reflect a broader concern among federal employees about their rights and protections under the current administration. As the political landscape continues to evolve, this case will likely serve as a critical touch point in discussions about labor rights, government accountability, and the relationship between federal employees and the administration. The outcome of this legal challenge could have far-reaching implications for the rights of federal workers and the future of collective bargaining in the United States. As we await further developments, the focus remains on how this ruling will impact the ongoing discourse surrounding labor rights in the federal workforce. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.